In a relationship, I think I have anxious attachment style. Everybody knows I'm an Aries. I'm a fire sign. I get very passionate. I seem nice online and innocent and everything, but you guys do not know. I will go to battle with my yelling, with my words, everything. I'm good at that, right? And if I gotta yell or check anyone, that's what I gotta do. That's just the way I be. Clap back or sit back. I always have to choose clap back. I'm sorry. I'm a very kind person. But if somebody pokes at me or the people that I love, it's over for you. I'm an Aries. Sorry. Never have I ever started drama with my boyfriend for no reason.
Put it down.
I've, you know. I'm territorial. I'm a jealous girlfriend. I'm a territorial girlfriend. Where you go, who are you with? That's me. I am nosy, number one. And number two, I like drama. I just don't like drama in my life, but I love watching it in other people's. So, I love my baby so much. I need him with me in order to function, in order to be able to do the scenes and everything. So, he's been out here with me majority of the time. But this week, and I go home on the weekends. But this week, I had a lighter week, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I got here last night, and I'm going home tomorrow. So I was like, let me try to test myself and see if I can be without him for a day and leave him, let him and his daddy have daddy and son.
What is good, my people? How y'all doing, man? I had to bring out the cozy hoodie today because, like Future said, man, it's a cold world out here. It's a cold world. So for this video, we're gonna be talking about DDG and this whole situation he got going on. Now, a few weeks ago, we saw that he was going through stuff with his baby mom, like a lot of dudes do. They get into these situations with these women, and then they find out that, you know, like when stuff doesn't go the woman's way, a lot of women tend to use your child as leverage, and you know, they usually have Uncle Sam on their side when it comes to them being able to do that, man. And you know, we saw that he was he was making videos and, you know, going on stream, ranting about not being able to see his son when he wanted to. And you know, it's been a few months from that, and some new things have come to light, right? Some new things have come to light. As you can see right here on the screen, we got a little post from my mixtapes. This is actually the most latest thing. Halle Bailey requests sole legal custody of her son, and that DDG be allowed to only see him once per week, supervised by a professional company. Now, this comes on the back end of what's been happening over the past few days. Let me go ahead and pull that up right now to my page. I think this thread kind of has everything we need to see in it. So basically what kind of happened in this situation is Halle, she put out a restraining order on him. Let me see if I can actually find that first. Yeah. Bet. Okay, so we got the details right here. Halle Bailey was issued a restraining order after claiming DDG physically attacked her multiple times. In the doc, she claimed things first got physical in January. They broke up back in October. She says he came over to pick up their son. She tried to start a convo. She tried to start a convo with the rapper about child visitation. She was buckling the child into the car seat. She claimed he grew agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, bitch." Halle says that baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. And yeah, basically she's alleging there was some domestic violence and some fighting that happened back in January, and then she's also saying there was another incident in March, right? And right now we're in May. We're in the middle of May as of me making this video right here. But yeah, that's what I was looking for, the details. The judge granted Halle a domestic violence restraining order requiring DDG to stay 100 yards away and gave her permission to take their nearly 18-month-old son, Halo, shout out to Halo, to Italy, where she will be filming a movie for 2 months. He also has to stop posting or streaming about her and their child. Haley claims her ex has been whipping fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. Bet. Now let's go back to that thread. Well, this is some of the stuff, right? There's text messages he allegedly sent. People are questioning this because it says tomorrow up here, and it's only showing what he sent, not what she sent. You guys can pause, just read through that if y'all want to, or most of y'all probably already seen this if you even care about this shit. But then these are alleged bruises he left on her and the alleged chipped tooth from him banging her head into the steering wheel. Like, this is all the allegations that she's saying and used in the restraining order against him. Now that brings us to this thread, and what I will say is, DDG fans, they really be working hard for him. I'm not gonna lie, they finding all the discrepancies, they finding all the stuff that just doesn't seem right. So we're gonna go through some of this stuff, man, just to check it out. The chip tooth, they're saying it's not her chip tooth. They're saying that this is her sister's chip tooth. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that. But they're saying that this isn't her chip tooth, and then we've also seen stuff that says this is the tooth has been chipped before. We've seen videos of her in the car with the chip tooth, and she didn't have any facial injuries that would say like, okay, yeah, her head's been banged into the steering wheel. We didn't see that. This is where they're talking about the tomorrow on the text messages, and someone searched up if that's even possible in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said it looks inconsistent or potentially edited. She claims all this happened in January. Why did she report it, and why did she wait over 100 days to file a report? Obviously, we gotta understand this, man. When you going up in life, and mind you, DDG has been going up, right? He's been going up. He was a YouTuber turned rapper turned streamer, and now I think he's one of like the top 5 most sub streamers on Twitch right now, which is, he's pulling in a lot of money, multiple 6 figures a month just off streaming. And he has a lot of fans, he has a big audience, and people have been saying certain things on her behalf that she's been cheating on him, or she cheated on him with the singer Brent Faiyaz and things like that. I think academics and other people were also spreading that rumor. And when women, they're gonna use what they have when they don't have nothing left, and even if it has to be lies, right? And even if it has to be something that's old, mind you, this could have been a mutual fight. There's also videos of, let me see, some of his homies. Yeah, we'll get down to that in a second. But some of his homies have basically been saying that that they've only seen her be violent to him, and they've been in situations where they've seen that, or he's told them that before. And someone said when he sent this text, he was on live stream, so they're saying he couldn't have sent this text because he was live at the time. These are actually videos about basically, matter of fact, we can play these real quick.
I see you trying to defend her. That's a good move, by the way, but let me tell you what happens next. If she can't paint you as a deadbeat dad, which you're not, I'm going to warn you this. The next step is for her to say you were abusive. I want to be very clear. And she just tried, why is my baby dad doing that? And I don't approve of it. And nobody bit. And unless you about to get back with her and go into whatever regime she wants you to get down with, her next attempt will not be as fluky. Women like this don't stop. You dodged this one, but you got to wait for the bigger one she about to do. Somebody said, Halle not motherfucking evil? You fucking stupid as hell, nigga. She would have never posted this thing if she wasn't on that type of topic. Women are only loyal.
Yeah, so basically academics, like people have, like, men, we warn each other, and he's been told by other men. Blueface has been through similar situations, and he was just trying to tell him, like, yeah, man, we got a baby mama, woman change, and they do some evil stuff. We even see Myron, who doesn't even like DDG, say that he doesn't believe it either. So there are a lot of people on his side, man. There are a lot of people on his side. This is actually the video when he found out about it, so we'll go ahead and play this as well.
Why are they saying DDG? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck all that, fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? Fuck all that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
So yeah, man, he has a lot of support, man. He has a lot of support. We also got, before we watch this, you know, this is actually a video, post from DDG's mom. I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies and hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet too long. So, you know, even DDG mom got something to say about it. But let's hear what two of his friends had to say.
Crazy bro, DD has always held his tongue the whole time. Bro, they've been through so much shit, bro. Real shit. Real shit. Nigga, DD used to tell me, nigga, she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling, she smacking the shit out of him. Real shit. Bow, you sitting on in his bed. Bow. Like, real shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Real shit. Like, I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, he not gonna talk or whatever the fuck he wanna say. Whatever, bro. He can say whatever he wanna, or you're not gonna say. But I'm not gonna let people think that my dog is some fucking abuser or some shit, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah. I'm not gonna let no people think my dog an abuser or some shit, bro. Nigga is not no fucking abuser. This nigga do not be putting his hands on women or trying to do that type of shit, bro. Bro.
Fucked up shit. You get what I'm saying? Halle barely claims DDG attacked her. So listen, man. I've been around before while they got into it. And like I said before, I don't get into people, family issues. I stayed the fuck out the way. I done seen them get into it before. And let me put it like this. I'm gonna put it like this. As a man, matter of fact, let me go to the hold on, wait. Have you ever been in a situation where a woman is just whooping the man? Matter of fact, fuck that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Halle was beating the fuck out of this nigga. I'm talking about swinging on this nigga. I'm talking about piecing this nigga up. Ha, 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 ha. You feel me? So, are you just, as a nigga, are you just gonna sit there and just hands behind your back? No. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop, hey. Stop. Hey, stop. Stop, Restraining. Hey, stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Hey man, when it comes to nowadays, like that's what used to be the old method, right? We used to tell each other like, yo, just restrain her, try to calm her down, this, that, and the third. These days you have to do the baby method. And what did the baby do when what was that lady, Danny or whatever, the lady that made like the Redbone song that the baby was messing with? She started getting violent with him. He got on live, pulled his camera out. Now people gonna call you corny, this, that, or the third, but hey man, get the police on one phone and get on the video camera on the other phone when a woman is getting violent with you, because that's all you can do nowadays. Because if you don't, if you leave any little mark, it don't matter what she do to you, black your eye, anything, you leave any little mark on her back, she's going to use that against you. She's going to take a picture of it and she's going to hold it for weeks, maybe months, and maybe years. And then when you do something she don't like, she's gonna use it against you, man. And not all women are gonna do this, but you know, some of them you gotta watch, man. Especially with these industry women, the women that are, you know, all on the internet and they care what everybody thinks and all that stuff. Or even if you just a popping guy and your girl not in the industry, that can be detrimental too, man. Because women will clout chase. They will try to get a little bit of a name off of your name. Like I said, he just put himself in a sad situation. Definitely should have vetted this woman for a longer period of time. Probably shouldn't have had a kid out of wedlock. But, you know, my boy Halo is definitely already here. So now he just got to deal with the situation, man. And hopefully he got some evidence to back it up if he didn't do this. Because like I said, like that thread very biased towards him. Me, I'm not biased on either side. But I don't believe anything. Like, it got to be concrete evidence, and bruises and chipped tooth. That's not concrete evidence, because that could have happened at any moment, at any time, or any type of situation. You know, she could have been trying to punch him and hit her head on the car door and chipped her tooth. Like, you know, so it got to be concrete evidence for me, because I just seen too many men get railroaded in these types of situations. It's almost happened to me myself, so I understand it. But if there is concrete evidence that comes out and we just see him molly-whopping her on camera, then yeah, we got to come back. We got to revisit this, and you know, he got to be held accountable for that, for sure. For sure, man. Like, you know, we not with violence against women, but we are also against bitches lying on men. That's just what it is. Let me know what y'all think about this, though, down in the comments below. As always, love y'all. I'm out.